In 2026, the music industry's biggest nightmare isn't a new app. It's a 20-year-old woman who just burned the corporate script. While Hollywood tried to mold her into a puppet, Angelina Jordan executed a cold, calculated escape to build an independent empire worth millions. From a barefoot child prodigy to a sovereign mogul headlining Las Vegas on her own terms, she didn't just break the rules, she rewrote them entirely. This is the Jordan blueprint, and it's officially dismantling the old guard of global stardom. The genesis of a multi-instrumental global polymath. Born on January 10, 2006, in the heart of Oslo, Angelina Jordan was never destined for a conventional life. Emerging from a rich multicultural tapestry of Norwegian, Swedish, Iranian, and Japanese roots, she developed a global perspective long before she could even drive. While her peers were obsessed with temporary pop trends, Angelina was diving deep into the haunting archives of Billie Holiday and Dinah Washington. This wasn't just a hobby, it was an intensive training ground. She mastered the piano, violin, guitar, and flute, transforming into a multi-instrumental force while simultaneously becoming the youngest published author in Norwegian history. Her childhood was a relentless pursuit of artistic excellence, proving that her genius was not merely a viral fluke, but a meticulously built foundation.
By the time she was 7, the world was about to witness a vocal earthquake that would permanently shift the landscape of modern music. The Barefoot Vow and the Gloomy Sunday revolution. In 2014, a 7-year-old girl walked onto the stage of Norway's Got Talent and did the unthinkable. She sang Gloomy Sunday with the soul of a 100-year-old jazz legend. The world stood still as her voice, thick with vintage sorrow, bypassed the ears and went straight to the heart. But it was her feet that sparked the most intrigue. She was completely barefoot. This was no gimmick. It was a sacred homage to a shoeless girl she had befriended while traveling, to whom she had given her own shoes. This vow of solidarity became her visual signature, a haunting reminder of her commitment to humanity over vanity. Winning the championship at age 8 was only the beginning. Within months, she was performing for Nobel Peace Prize laureates, proving that her old soul aesthetic was a bridge between the legends of the past and the digital reality of the future. The London O2 Arena and the blessing of Quincy Jones. By 2016, the titans of the music industry were already circling the young prodigy. The legendary DJ Avicii personally selected her voice for a global commercial, broadcasting her haunting Feeling Good cover into millions of homes. However, the ultimate validation came in 2018 at London's massive O2 Arena. At just 12 years old, Angelina was handpicked by the iconic Quincy Jones, the man behind Michael Jackson's Thriller, to both open and close his 85th birthday celebration. Standing on that stage, she wasn't just a guest, she was being anointed as the successor to the great jazz vocalists. Quincy Jones's public endorsement provided her with a level of prestige that no amount of marketing money could buy. This monumental London performance served as her official launchpad for a strategic relocation to Los Angeles, placing her directly in the crosshairs of Hollywood's most powerful elite. 4. The Bohemian Rhapsody heist and the golden buzzer. In 2020, Angelina Jordan executed what industry insiders call the heist of the century on the stage of America's Got Talent, The Champions. Rather than delivering a safe, radio-friendly cover, the 13-year-old took Queen's bombastic rock anthem Bohemian Rhapsody and completely deconstructed it. She stripped away the operatic layers and replaced them with dark, haunting jazz arrangements that she crafted herself. The performance was so profound that it left the judges in a state of shock, leading to a golden buzzer that echoed across the globe. Even the original legends, Queen, publicly bowed to her rendition, acknowledging that she had honored Freddie Mercury's final wish to never make his music boring.
This specific moment was the definitive turning point where the world realized Angelina was not just a singer, she was a master musical arranger with a vision far beyond her years. The Republic Records era and the pop duality crisis. Following her American triumph, a high-stakes bidding war culminated in her signing with Republic Records, the home of Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande. Under the guidance of CEO Monty Lipman, Angelina was paired with Grammy-winning producers Stargate to create a slicker, more modern R&B-infused sound. This era was defined by a visible tension between the corporate pop machine and her foundational jazz roots. Tracks like Million Miles attempted to bridge this gap, but the old soul aesthetic began to clash with the label's demands for radio-friendly hits. Despite the slick production, her core identity remained unshakable. This period served as a vital masterclass in the inner workings of major labels, teaching the young artist that while corporate backing provides massive resources, it often comes at the steep price of creative dilution, a price Angelina was increasingly unwilling to pay as she matured. The strategic pause and the priority of maturation. While the world expected an immediate aggressive pop rollout, Angelina and her family executed a brilliant, unverified strategy. They chose to slow down.
According to reports, a deliberate agreement was made with the label to hold back on heavy promotion so she could finish high school and maintain a semblance of a normal teenage life in Los Angeles. This was a move of incredible discipline, defying the strike while the iron is hot mentality that destroys so many child stars. She prioritized personal growth, painting, and education over instant chart domination. This strategic pause allowed her voice to deepen and her mind to sharpen, ensuring that when she finally stepped into her adulthood, she would do so as a fully formed architect of her own career, rather than a burnt-out product of the child star machine. This patience would eventually become her most powerful weapon. Philanthropy and the Best FIFA Football Award stage. Even during her measured promotional pace, Angelina's global impact remained staggering. She utilized her voice for massive humanitarian efforts, helping to raise an incredible 21 million euros for families in need during the Kinder Telethon in Berlin. Her reach extended into the world of elite sports when she performed the 2022 FIFA anthem, "We Are the Best," alongside Red One at the Best FIFA Football Awards. This performance broadcast her talent to hundreds of millions of football fans worldwide, further diversifying her audience.
To complement her arena-sized presence, she maintained an air of high society elegance, appearing as a presented debutante at the prestigious Bal des Débutantes in Paris in late 2023. These high-profile milestones kept her in the global spotlight while she quietly plotted the most daring move of her career, a total departure from the traditional industry structure. The Kite Records pivot and the independent rebellion. The year 2024 marked the official declaration of independence for Angelina Jordan. Recognizing that her artistic integrity was non-negotiable, she made the bold choice to walk away from the major label system at Republic Records. She pivoted toward a partnership with Kite Records and the renowned producer Toby Gad to release Bad Valentine, a track that signaled a return to her raw, moody roots. This wasn't just a new song, it was a total reclamation of her sonic identity. Going independent allowed her to strip away the polished pop layers and dive back into the sophisticated jazz-soul fusion that made her famous at age 7. She validated this move by headlining her first Los Angeles concert at the historic Alex Theater, proving to the industry that she didn't need the corporate machine to sell tickets or command a stage. The independent rebel had officially arrived. Secret of the Soul and the zenith of artistic freedom. By 2025, the world received the masterpiece they had been waiting for, the album Secret of the Soul.
This project was the ultimate realization of her journey, drawing immense praise from vocal coaches and critics for its uncompromising authenticity. Reviewers celebrated the album as a triumphant return to form, finally reconnecting the artist with the foundational identity that had been blurred during her major label years. The project proved that Angelina could thrive entirely outside the standard constraints of the modern music business. Her statistics as of late 2025 were undeniable, with over 3 million loyal streaming followers and a staggering cumulative total of over 4 billion views. She had successfully navigated the child star curse by refusing to be anyone but herself, building a digital and physical empire based on direct connection with her fans rather than corporate interference or industry gatekeeping. Las Vegas headliner and the new order of domination. On January 31, 2026, the transition from a barefoot child prodigy to a global music mogul reached its zenith. Angelina Jordan took the stage as a headliner at the Las Vegas Resort and Casino's International Theater, a venue reserved for only the most elite vocalists. This wasn't just a concert, it was a coronation. From singing Billie Holiday covers in Oslo to commanding the neon lights of the Vegas Strip, she has written her own rules every step of the way. With her 2026 empire firmly established, she has proven to the entire global industry that the truest path to domination is absolute authenticity.
Angelina Jordan is no longer just a singer. She is a blueprint for the future of music, an independent powerhouse who refused to abandon her roots, and in doing so, captured the soul of the world. The era of the Jordan blueprint has officially begun, and she is just getting started.